This is Raven, also known as Cosmo Mars, and I will be doing for you today my everyday glowy foundation routine, and I'm going to throw in a rose gold eyeshadow tutorial as well. So continue watching, subscribe and like, and also check out my blog, which will be linked below. Okay, so first, after I moisturize my face, cleanse and moisturize my face with the Boscia Tsubaki cleansing gel and the Tsubaki, and moisturize with the Tsubaki oil, beauty oil, then I'm going to apply my primer. So I live for a glow, because some people I know in the wintertime, they like to be matte but in like a really porcelain flat finish, but I live for a nice JLo glow. Okay, they say I'm Beyonce's little sister. No, Solange. First, I'm gonna prime my face. So I'm gonna use one of my favorite foundation primers, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So you just need a nice amount, and you're just gonna kind of rub it in your hands and just kind of rub it on your face like such. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and get straight to my eyebrows. So I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color brunette because Ebony's really dark. So you just kind of wand it up, and it's nice because it has a spool at the end. So I'm just going to just lightly fill in my eyebrows like such. And I don't like super like dramatic eyebrows. I'm definitely more of a natural kind of girl, so I'm just going to bring it right here and make a line and just fill it in. So now you always want to clean your eyebrows up with a concealer that's a shade lighter, not anything super bright. This concealer, oh, I love my MAC concealer. This is one of my concealers I use. This is the NARS Radiance concealer. I also use the MAC Studio Fix, but I actually don't have that one on me right now. But this is the color Caramel. So this is exactly my color. It's not a shade lighter. Biscuit would be a shade lighter from this, but it still works, especially if you're not somebody who really likes the highlighted look. And plus, when I do the eyeshadow, I can add a highlight under my eye. So now this is when you can really shape your brows with the concealer. I'm going to use my Sephora Pro Precision Concealer brush. That's number 45. And I'm just going to blend this concealer in. And I use the NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer in Caramel, which I really recommend everybody to use. It's a really nice creamy concealer. So now I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and I don't do eyeshadow every day. I do work at Sephora, so it is a requirement for us to wear eyeshadow. But like on a normal day, I wouldn't wear it, like if I'm going to class or something. But lately I have been feeling this whole rose gold trend color, so I'm definitely going to like show you guys that, because it is something I have been doing lately. So first, you always want to prime. I'm all about priming. I'm all about skincare. So first we're going to prime our eyes. So I'm using the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit, and sometimes I use this one, sometimes I use the primer potion from Urban Decay, or I'll use the MAC paint pots, or the little MAC primer that you kind of squeeze out, the paint pincher, I believe that's what it's called. So you're just going to blend it in with your fingers, and you don't really have to like rub it, just kind of like pat it on. And I really like this one because it does have like a beige tint to it, so any eyeshadow used with color, it'll show up a little better. If you want a really like popping finish to your eyeshadow, I would recommend using like a chubby white stick, like from NYX or MAC or something. So you can do that. So I'm going to use my Naked 3 palette, which I was so excited to get. If you know, you know that like the Naked 3 has been the thing. My honest opinion, I like it, but I don't love it. Like, I love the original Naked palette, and if you read my blog, you'll hear me talk about the Naked all the time. But I am going to use a few colors. It's like rosy pink palette, and it's really nice. It's really subtle, perfect for the springtime, and it's definitely in trend because rose golds are definitely in. So I'm just going to use, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, I use my fingers. I have brushes, but sometimes when you use your fingers, you definitely pack on more product and you're able to get it more. So you're gonna see me use my fingers and you're gonna see me use my brush. So this is the basic MAC brush. The number wore off, but it's just a basic eyeshadow brush from MAC, and it doesn't have to use MAC. This is just what I have. I love Sigma brushes. They're really nice. I love brushes from Sephora, and I love e.l.f. brushes too from Target. They're really nice and they're affordable. Can't beat a $2 brush. So I'm going to take Burnout. No, actually, for what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Strange. And that's this one right here, this creamy white color. This creamy white color. And I'm going to put it all over my eye. That's going to be my highlight. So I'm going to start up here, right under my brow, especially since I left my other concealer that I really use for highlighting purposes. And I'm just going to like lightly put this over my eye. And girl, we going to the club like this. Alright, so now I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to use Burnout from, I'm just going to pat it on my eye just a little bit, just to get like a slight base. Because this palette, even I like it, but it's not as pigmented as I thought. Some of the colors aren't pigmented like I was hoping. And I was just really feeling the height. So it's like, I don't know if you can actually see it, but like I said, sometimes when you use your finger, you definitely can get more product on your eye. And that is a Sephora tip. Alright, this is pink eyeshadow because this is a really nice rose gold pink. And actually, I'm going to use a brush for this one. I'm going to use my MAC brush. I'm just going to take some, and I'm just going to pat it on my eye lid, not all over my eye. And yes, I'm using my finger again, because I am putting a pigment over this one. You really don't need that much, but if you know you're not into pigment or you didn't really want to do it, put as much as you want. And like I said, this is a really neutral everyday eye you can do that still pops and is still very trendy and cute without being too much, especially for my girls who are just starting to get into the whole makeup. If you wanted to do eyeshadow look really fun and flirty, first of all, flirty pink, you can't go wrong with that. I would definitely recommend this look. And if you're really not into any color, I would say invest in a Naked palette, because it's a really nice neutral palette. And then I'm also going to pop some in the corner of my eye. Y'all, my lips are so dry. I cannot wait to moisturize them. This winter air, I'm telling y'all, it's just not for the kids. It's really not, y'all. Okay, so I just have a little bit of expensive, well, it's not a little bit, I have expensive pink on my eye. So now I'm going to apply a little bit of primer. I'm going to do my crease, and then I'm going to apply the primer again. So this is my Fix Plus from MAC, and I love this. I use it to set my foundation. I use it when I'm applying pigments, and I use it when I want like a more dramatic look. And I also use it for my beauty blender when I apply my foundation. I learned that trick from my sister. So you don't need to spray a lot because the eyeshadow brush is not but so big. And I'm going to use this one, the same one, and I'm taking my MAC Rose pigment, and this is Rose, it's from MAC, and I'm just going to just pour a little bit. Oh man, that's not a little bit. Oops. Oh no. Y'all, this is a lot of product. What am I gonna do? It's like a science experiment. You know how like in like chemistry and you're trying to like mix stuff? That's what this is. Okay. Whatever. We'll fix it later. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna pat it like this. And always just wanna dab it off because you don't want to apply too much because then you're going to be looking crazy. So now I'm just going to pat it on my eye, and as you can see, it's a little bit more dramatic than what it was at first. But this is a very soft color, so you're not going to get too much drama out of it. Look good on any complexion, no matter how pale you are or how dark you are. You can get away with rose gold, and don't let anybody tell you you can't. So now I'm going to do my crease, and if you're going out at night, if you're doing this as a night look, you can do a dramatic crease, but like I said, since this is for every day, I'm going to first use brown script, which is my favorite eyeshadow like ever, because it's just a nice burnt orange that looks good on everybody. And you can use it as a crease, or you can use it on your lid, and it looks so good with like rose golds or anything actually. And I'm just going to bring it over, get some more product, and I'm just going to bring it over, and I'm going to just kind of pack some right here in this corner and kind of bring it out just a little bit. Now if you're not too confident in using like anything in your crease, or you want more of a precise line, you can add tape right here to kind of just give it a straight like slick back look, kind of like if you're doing a wing. So I'm just going to keep applying brown script right here in my crease. I'm going to do the same thing for this eye. Charcoal brown. And I'm also going to be using Faint from the Naked Basics palette. Both are really nice browns. So this is matte charcoal brown, and I'm just going to dab that really in my crease, just right here, and I'm really going to focus it. And this is a nice brown. And I lied to you guys, I ended up not using Faint. I'm actually using Dark Side from the Naked 3 palette. But if you guys want to see some tutorials from the Naked Basics and the Naked palette, just let me know. Comment down below or on my blog. So I'm just adding this right here to just kind of give it some more depth. It's from the Naked 3 palette. And I'm just, again, adding some to my middle corner. And this is more pink than rose shadow. So now I'm going to do my liner, and you always want to do your eyes before you do your foundation or any complexion makeup, because fallout from the eyeshadow, and then you don't want to like have your foundation on and everything set, and then you just have a bunch of glitter or eyeshadow fall on your face. So I'm going to use my favorite liquid liner ever, the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I recommend this for everybody, especially because it's a pin, so it's easy to hold on to. And so I'm not the best winger, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't laugh at my wing, okay? Because I'm gonna try, but I can't go without a top liner. I've grown to like love top liners, and I can't complete an eyeshadow look without a top liner. So basically you're going to start right here, and you're just going to bring a little wing out. If you're, you know, you're like me, you're not that confident with the wing, you can start small. You can see the difference. And top liner always brings out your eyeshadow more compared to not having it. I look sick if I don't have bottom liner on, and I'm going to keep it real with you guys. So my new favorite eyeliner is the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacker. It's a really nice gel eyeliner, really dark, really nice, and it comes sorry. It comes with a cute little sharpener, and these do come in other colors. And if this is $26, I believe. So if you are not looking for, if you do not want to put out and pay $26 for a Marc Jacobs eyeliner, I don't blame you. You can go to Sephora and you can get the contour eyeliner for $9. Or you can, if you want a little bit more of a better, and you don't want to still do it, you can do the 24/7 eyeliner from Urban Decay. It's $19. Or you can go to the drugstore, get you a nice eyeliner. There's nothing wrong with anything from the drugstore. Well, some stuff, but not everything. And if you don't want to spend $18 on this one, even though it's worth it, e.l.f. has a really nice liquid eyeliner. Almost done. I'm just going to pop a little bit more of a brighter color from the Naked 3 palette, just right here, just to kind of open my eyes some more. Mascaras. I do not have the longest eyelashes at all, unfortunately, and I'm not a big falsies person. I do want to start getting into like really natural false lashes, but as of right now, I really just pile on a bunch of mascara, and believe me, it works. Okay, so first I'm going to use the Maybelline Rocket Volume Mascara, and if you do read my blog, I'm sure you've seen me review this. So I'm just going to put it right here. And I actually start off by closing my eyes when I do my mascara. And I just really make sure you gotta like get into it. Before it dries, you gotta layer on that mascara, honey, okay? So next I'm going to use the Dior Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara, which is Amazeballs. It gives a nice curl, nice definition, nice volume. I love it. You can get it at Sephora, or I mean Nordstrom's too. I'm going to work on my face now. So we already primed, but because I live for the JLo glow and I live for a glow, I do use a lot of Radiance primers. My personal favorite is the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, which is upside, okay, this is upside down. So this little tube is just a screw up. So this is it. So with this one, it's a little white. So you only want to use a little bit, and I use it in my highlighting areas instead of using it all over my face. That's why I use the Smashbox, because this one can leave a kind of like a white finish, and then you're gonna, if you're like a woman of color like myself, you're gonna look cray cray. So I'm gonna put it on under here, and this is a really nice primer. Laura Mercier has really nice primers and tinted moisturizers in general. And I'm going to put some on my nose, put it right here. I'm also going to bring it up between my eyebrows, because I am going to put some concealer right there. So you can just already kind of see the glow that it gives me right now. And so let me just put a little bit more. And Smashbox has a really nice illuminizing primer as well. It's not as good as the Laura Mercier, but you know, it's nice. So I always use my concealer first, and then I'll just like touch up whatever I need to touch up afterwards. So remember I told you guys I used the NARS Radiance, and I used the MAC Studio Finish, which I don't have on me right now. So this one, if I'm in a rush, I'll just do the concealer, and I'll do my MAC Skin Finish. But I'm going to do foundation for you guys today. And I use between like 3 foundations. I use the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation, the YSL Touche Eclat Foundation in Beige 70. And I also use the Marc Jacobs foundation. I forgot the number. But if you don't want to do anything that costs anything like that, I do love the L'Oreal True Match foundations, which are really nice. I can't speak on drugstore concealers. I have never tried any from there. But my good friend uses the L'Oreal in a Neutrogena one, and she likes it. But I would definitely invest in a really good concealer, because concealer to me really makes the look. It's like eyeliner. Like, you can do no foundation as long as you have a concealer on. So, oh, and then I'm going to pop it right here. I'm going to do the highlighting right here. And I do the highlighting and contouring every day because I just live for a contour. Just going to put some right here. And I know I look crazy, you guys, but believe me, it's all going to come together. So now I'm going to do my YSL. Oh, if I'm also in a rush and I am doing the no foundation, I'll use the new Laura Mercier Bronze Radiance Primer that just came out in Sephora. And I'll use that because that gives me a nice bronzy glow. And I can actually apply some of that underneath my foundation. But it's really nice if you want it like just a quick. I'm going to rub it in. You don't tell too much of a difference because I know I already put stuff on, but it's really nice. It's the Bronze Radiance Primer. I applied my foundation and everything. I'm just going to moisturize my lips before I apply my powder. So I'm using the Rosebud Slave. Oh, Salve. I got it from Sephora. It's $6. It's so nice and moisturizing. My lips have been really dry this season. And I usually, for like lip treatment and lip maintenance, I do scrub my lips every other day. I use the Fresh Sugar Lip Scrub, or I'll use the Bite Beauty Lip Scrub. You can use the Lush Mint Julep Lip Scrub also, but I really love lip, or you can make your own. Oh my god, I live for DIYs. You can make your own with sugar and honey and just save you a bunch of money. So I'll just apply this to my lip, and that's just the lip balm. I'm not doing the lip scrub, but if you guys want to see a lip scrub tutorial or you want me to show you how to make one, I can do that. Just comment below. And so I'm going to apply my lip. Now I'm just going to set my concealer with the Benign Banana Powder. Yes, we know. Overrated. Yes, Kim Kardashian uses it. But I like it. It's nice. And I am going to use my beauty blender, or you can just use like a nice brush. And I'm just going to dab it on. You don't need that much. I'm just going to dab it on. And then really, if you feel like your under eye afterwards, you'll feel like it's just so smooth. But because I kind of have a yellow undertone, it doesn't come out really yellow like somebody who's more browner. Now I'm going to contour. So when I contour, I usually use a few different things. I just lately been using the MAC Blunt Blush, and it's a really nice deep brown. But I do use the Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced, and this was just in my favorite things palette, but they do sell it separately in the Sun Bunny, which has a little bit of shimmer in it. So I do use these. I'm going to use MAC Blunt and Sun Bunny today. So first, okay, when it comes to contouring, so you're just going to take a nice amount. And this brush I got from IMAX last year. I will be going to IMAX this year too. So if you're going, comment below, let me know. So, oh my god. Alright. So you just want to get right here. And first we start right here. I'm just going to take it from my ear, and I'm just going to right here. And if you need more product, go ahead and dab, and then just go up here. And I always believe in going up here because that's how you do the definition. Because if I show you this with my WM, whatever you want to call it, compared to me just doing it right here, you can see which side has more definition.
Whoa. Can you see? Yes.
So this is why I do it up here. Also, it gives a nice glow, and it just makes your face look more defined. Like, and there's some people I know are scared, especially women of color, are scared to use bronzer, but we can use bronzer. We can use bronzer. It's not just for Caucasian or Asian women. It is for African American too. You just have to get the right color and you have to apply it right. So I'm just going to do like that. And I'm just going to make sure I blend it out, because you don't want to have too many harsh lines, because then you're going to look like a drag queen. No shade to drag queen. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. all over complexion brush, and I'm just kind of just blending it out, just in case I do have any harsh lines. And I'm going to use Sun Bunny, which has, like I told you guys before, has a little bit of glow to it. So I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to follow exactly where I was. And you guys can't see the difference, but I see the difference. And I'm sure if you try this, you'll see it too. You'll just see like a little bit more of the glow to it. And last but not least, blush. So, well, for face, blush. So lately, ever since I got this Bad Girl Gone Good Rihanna for MAC blush, I love it because it's such a neutral color. It's so pretty. It's like a peachy, nudie pink. It is limited edition. If you go to MAC and you ask them what's similar, she told me and I forgot the name, but this is amazing. Another blush that I use is Liberty by NARS. I use Pink Swoon from MAC, but I don't really like a lot of pink blushes. And my second favorite blush, which is NARS Orgasm, which is like one of the most popular blushes. It's a really pretty glittery pink. It's amazing. I am going to use the Rihanna today though, because this is what I do on an everyday basis. I use the Rihanna because it gives me just a nice flush, nothing too much. So I smile, just like this. And some people do bring it up. I don't always bring it up, but you can. And this is the face. So with your lip, it's really up to you. I do change up my lip a lot. I have a lot of lipsticks, but normally I just do a neutral lip or a nudie lip or a peach lip. So I'm going to do first I'm going to line my lips, because anytime you use a really light color lipstick, always line your lips. Just use a brown liner just to really, you know, just make it more neat. And so I use the matte cork, and I'm just going to gently just line my lips. It doesn't have to be anything too hard, because the brown kind of blends in with your skin, or just get something really close to your skin. If you're like if you're darker than me, I would say get Chestnut from MAC and not cork, because this is a little light. And I'm going to use my YSL Rouge Volupté 26 lipstick, and it's a really nice peachy color. It's been through some things, and I'm just going to go like this. I love nude lips on me because neutral lips, because they really just bring out my complexion. They really make me glow. And this is my favorite lip gloss. This is the Marc Jacobs Sweet Escapes. I also love this one from MAC. I just don't know where it's at, but it's really nice. But any nude that works for you. And I'm just gonna apply this, and this is made with champagne grapes. So if you get this and you feel the tingling, it's just the grapes. Think of champagne. So then you just set it. And if you, oh my god, that got in my mouth. If you don't want to get this one, another good one to get are the Urban Decay setting sprays, the D-Slick, the Do Me, and the All Nighter. They're all really nice, all fit different skin types. And you guys, that is it. This is my everyday winter glow foundation and makeup routine with a rose gold eyeshadow tutorial and all this in one. I hope you guys really liked it. This is my first tutorial video and I do plan on bringing you guys more. Please subscribe, please follow me on Instagram at Cosmo Mars. It will be in the thing below. And also check out my blog, glitzdandcosmos.blogspot.com, which will also be linked below. Okay, bye guys.